or if my brother seen me like this, he'd kick my ass.
with the dreads?
Yeah. Well, it's just the way we were raised, I guess.
Yeah.
Plus, I grow better hair than he does, or something like that.
Oh, you do. You got a full head of hair, man.
I can grow them, still growing. My dad died with a full head of hair. Yeah, full head.
That's awesome.
I have less hair than my father.
My son has less hair than I do. He's 42.
Yeah.
He's going to be 42.
I think it comes from your mother's side, they said.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
the other day,
Yeah, so like, if mom has, her genetics are not great.
Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
It's debatable. I don't even remember what they taught us in school, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's genetics and stress. That's what happened to me.
The stress part.
The stress.
Yeah.
I was 22. Mom married a guy
That you didn't like.
Well, this guy had never been married before, and he married into a home with 4 teenagers.
Oh, wow.
He had money, but he was a difficult man.
Yeah.
And he was a perfect man who lived in an imperfect world. He made his money by suing people because he followed rules and no one else did.
Yeah, I know those.
Kind of people.
Yeah.
So he was very difficult. He was diabetic. He was a bit of an alcoholic. He was just a very, very difficult individual. But he was there for my mom when she needed someone. When my sister was going through
As long as
cancer.
you don't put your hands on her,
Yeah.
you're okay, buddy. Otherwise,
And she divorced him about 7 years later. And right before he died, he did turn over a new leaf and he became a better person. So I know
Wow.
people can change.
That's
impressive.
People change.
Yeah.
I will not put it past him.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor guy died of like 6 different things, but I got to visit him before he passed, and he, he went from being a difficult person to being an easygoing, happy guy. I don't know. He found Tai Chi or Baha'i. He changed his life. Because people have to change themselves. You can't change them.
you can't.
But what you can do is you can send them a message by divorcing them or by putting space. I've got a sister who's extremely difficult. Right now she's not my friend. She's a younger sister, and she's bullying me, trying to tell me what to do. And I said, I've had enough. I put up some boundaries.
Yeah.
And I guess she realized, like, holy shit, if she doesn't, like, the only time she ever called me was to complain about something or to cry.
Right.
And it's like, no, I'm not your freaking therapist.
Right.
Like, I'll be your brother, but you can't bully me around. You can't tell me what to do. I'm your older fucking brother.
Yeah.
And you treat me like shit. So no more. And she hasn't talked to me for months.
Really,
But hopefully,
Yeah.
before we both die, we'll be friends again.
Yeah. And that's basically how it works. It's a vicious circle.
It is a vicious
I wonder where sometimes we wonder when we get older and then we learn these sayings that we know, and it's like, okay, like the vicious circle. And
But you gotta know yourself. You gotta know what's going on.
yeah. How long have you been doing hair?
Oh, a couple of hours now. I'm going on my 2nd year in my business, and
You got business too, yeah?
So my story is I was in the travel industry.
Right.
That was my industry for about 7 years, and I had just gotten hired on with WestJet. And 4 months later, the pandemic hit.
I know somebody that works for WestJet. I don't know if you would know her, but her name's Diane.
Okay.
French woman.
Okay.
She was kind of moving on up even with that WestJet.
Yeah.
And so on.
That was my plan.
Yeah.
But no,
But
the
same thing.
The universe said otherwise.
That's right. Yeah.
And you gotta pivot.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what am I gonna do with my life? And so I decided, barbering actually checked off all the boxes. I'm a social guy. I like to work with my hands. I like to be on my feet. And I like to help people.
Yeah.
And so I went to school to be a barber, stayed to be a hairstylist because the program I did was only 11 weeks to be a barber, and then another 11 weeks, and it didn't cost that much either.
Yeah. And you're picking up a trade.
Exactly. You trade.
Yeah.
Because I did frontline customer service for over 25 years, and yes, I can get a minimum wage part-time job tomorrow, but I I don't want that anymore. I want to set my own wage. I want to set my own hours.
Yeah.
I want to play by my own rules because you know, managers and bosses don't always know what's best.
Yeah.
They're about the bottom line. They're about making money.
That's
and
right.
I'm about making people happy.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? You make people happy, they'll give you money. So, I mean, the money comes, but you got to enjoy what you do.
Yeah.
And you know, and you got to be good at. And I kept getting Employee of the Year. I kept getting thank you letters. So I mean, my customers were telling me that, you know, I'm on the right track with, you know, I'm a people person.
Yeah.
My wife is the opposite. She hates people.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I married her, and she's a good girl.
Yeah. Otherwise, I
So
get
we
ya.
complete each other. Yeah, he's getting there. Hey?
You.
Yeah, he's got beautiful hair.
Well, now
I know.
now I'll be happy to get on YouTube. My brother will be, there he is, right? How come he ain't calling me?
He's famous. He's busy. He's famous now.
Yeah, no, I was a sausage maker.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, butcher sausage maker.
Fantastic.
I
love
can make
that.
anything from wieners, Black Forest ham, from scratch.
Have you?
You gotta take the fucking hip off.
It's going the other
Oh,
direction.
he wants to go again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Black Forest. Yeah. It comes on the leg bone of the pork.
Right.
But you gotta bone it out. You gotta clean it.
What gives it the that black edge?
It's called caramel.
Oh, it's a caramelization.
Yeah. And you dip at the end. Well, you don't dip it, depending. Like we used to make like 1,000-pound batches.
Yeah.
It doesn't get dipped, but it goes in and it rolls in a tumbler.
Okay.
As it's massaging, they call it. It's curing, and then it gets netted, and that's why it looks so pretty.
Okay.
But I've done it with like a moose.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, how was that?
The boss paid money more than I did, but I'm the one doing it. So yeah, I still miss that shit. Yeah.
Was that here in Calgary or where?
I worked here. Remember Burns Meats?
Yeah.
I worked at Burns for about 5 years.
Okay.
Grimm sausage.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Grimm's companies down east. Things. But yeah, like I said, first thing I learned how to make was chicken loaf.
Okay, yeah.
And my buddy, that was my guy, he goes, okay, brother, we're gonna make chicken out of turkey.
Okay.
The big old blocker, deboned turkey, they call it. That's what a lot of those cheap wieners come from.
Oh yeah.
Like I've made the best and worst wieners in the world. The worst, not the worst. People love those wieners, but that's where when I finally had a chance to have my own. Wasn't my business, but I was running that show, so I was the one to say what goes in those wieners. We don't put that shit in those wieners. Shit like that. But yeah, that's how I learned.
Excuse me, I dropped my boyfriend off.
Have you ever see that Kevin guy around?
No, I swear I dropped him off here.
I know.
And I don't know
I
where
think
he
he
is.
fucked off that way.
And then that one here is maybe.
Everyone is saying you look really good in floral. You do. Yeah.
Thank you.
See how handsome my man is in there on the weekend.
Yeah, I gotta find that net.
Do we have a garbage at all? Because some of this hair is a bit long.
My hair is kind of thick.
I'm going to
Oh,
go a
okay.
little spot.
Oh,
I mean, I do have that.
yeah.
I didn't bring my garbage can with me,
I have a disposable bag.
but I mean, unless you think it's okay.
I don't have a broom or anything.
I have a broom in my car,
Yeah,
actually.
we'll just chuck it in
Sure. I'm gonna give you a bit of a taper fade.
Yeah, I like that fade shit.
Yeah, no, it's gonna look good. You got the hair for it, so.
I used to have like, the Michael Jackson afro.
Oh yeah.
That's all. He's about around my age. Well, he's not around anymore.
Right, but no,
that's what it was in those days. Big old afro.
Yes, sir.
And people just want to touch your hair all the time. But yeah, I found this a razor, but it's like from the 60s or something maybe. And the thing still works like a charm. And me, like I do my own, so does my son. Because it's not hard to do this shit, right? Mm-hmm. You can style it, but it's a really, we're both so amazed that, because I've spent I don't know how many dollars on different fucking outfits. They only last for maybe 3 months unless somebody steals them or something.
Right.
But this thing's been around since the 70s, for
That's
sure.
amazing.
And it still works like a charm.
So what is it exactly?
It's actually that big name. It's a wall. And it's from like the 70s.
Hey.
And it works like a charm still.
Hey, my name is Jane.
Yeah,
Jungle Jane. Would
Jungle
you like
Jane.
to come and swing on my vine for me?
maybe.
You are Anthony.
Jungle Jane. Yeah. Oh, I hear a guitar over there. I like to play. I gotta buy me a guitar maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I had to fucking pawn my. I didn't have to, but I did. It's not like it wasn't like I would, but I've been learning. I've been playing instruments most of my life. Different, yeah. So I hear that guitar over there. And I'm not that good, but when I do get good, I will brag. But I'm pretty good.
That's great. Was guitar your instrument?
I played the tuba, violin. I can bang on some drums all day long if you want. Shit like that.
I think drums might be my next one. I play about a dozen.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Guitar was probably the only one that I didn't really get into. I had a guitar, I learned the chords, but there was always somebody else who could play guitar, right?
Yeah.
So I played the accompanying instruments like mandolin or ukulele or bass.
Yeah.
I love playing bass.
Yeah. My brother bought me a bass, and that went missing too, though. Fucking thieves in the city. Yeah. So, yeah. But no, like when I am playing and fucking learning, like I can read music.
Yeah.
But my style of playing the guitars. You can go like this, that, and that, and that, and you can just fucking grind it.
There's no
just
rules,
grind
man.
it out.
Yep.
And that's what I learned. So I'm just like, and I'm thinking, I'm going, how the fuck do I know this shit? Trying to play along with Santana and shit. That's how where I like to go. I play with the good ones.
Yup.
And see what they got, right? And try not to follow them completely. Just listen to them.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the goal. They want to inspire.
Right?
You're inspired and you do your own thing.
And
you make it your own.
Yeah, and so if you can pick up, if you keep with them, then go off in your own direction with the music. And you'll, yeah.
Well, that's the difference between a musician and an artist.
Right? Yeah.
You create.
Yeah. I can't wait to get one. I'm promising myself this month. Like tomorrow.
Okay.
There he is.
Holy!
See that Kevin?
Who is that guy?
Isn't he looking good?
Holy shit!
Oh yeah, no. This is gonna be.
Can you just take the whole neck off?
This is awesome.
I want one of those. Yeah.
Holy shit, that's cool.
Yeah, I want one of those. Buddy. On a serious note. Oh, hey, here's one. Here's one.
Off with his head.
That's what he said.
Oh, so there's the consensus.
Yeah, I want to get myself a gas-powered bike soon. Next.
Yeah, that'd be so good for you.
I've had a couple, 3 electrics.
Yeah.
They're no good in the winter.
Yeah.
I drive an electric fat bike.
Yeah.
And I have taken it through the winter.
Yeah, if you get
But it's got to be a fat bike, and
it's-
but it does lose like 30% of its power in the winter.
Wow.
Which is why I don't have the hybrid car.
Fuck. Just trying to go to the store and back. Like, not that bad, but yeah.
Bye, Johnny.
See you later.
Thanks, brother. I gotta get one of those.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Damn, that looks great.
He's got the hair for it. Wait till I do the beard next. It's gonna be nuts.
Kevin, where have you been hiding?
Oh, I hide.
Holy.
Try to stay out of harm's way.
All the ladies are gonna be chasing after you.
That's what I tell
Right? He
them.
looks awesome.
Okay, let's. So again, so the question is,
Yeah.
what do we want to do? Do you want to keep the whole beard,
We could
or just bring it?
cut it into a
I'm
type of.
gonna style
Just
you
like
the,
you
the
would.
way that I style me.
That's what I was,
So the trend
easier
is
that way.
so this part is like way down, while still keeping
Yeah,
a
yeah,
decent goatee.
yeah.
So it's two different. It's a trend. It's a trend. It's a thing, but it looks awesome, and that's how I do my hair.
I
Sometimes.
can tell it's just the way you roll with the razor.
Yeah.
Like I do it too, but you know, I'm too lazy.
If it feels nice to be taken care of a little bit.
It does, and
Right?
thank you.
Yeah, you're so welcome.
Yeah.
Everyone needs it. You know, for as like tough as we can be and
Yeah.
think we need to have it all together, it's nice to be taken care of every once in a while.
There is a footrest for if you like.
I was gonna say long legs, but I got a long leg.
You got one long leg. Wow. Already. Look at this. Shit.
I don't want that to happen. I'm just thinking that's funny.
Oh my god.
It's hilarious. We haven't even went into that weed store yet. I haven't got no money anyway. Do you smoke at all?
Sometimes. My brother grows.
I'm trying to get my wife. Her only
Yeah.
hobby is gardening, and now that
I mean-
even though it's legal, she still doesn't want to grow.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Yeah, my brother and his
from,
roommate do
Totally.
it.
Yeah, she's good at it. That's
Yeah.
literally like her only hobby. She's got to get a better hobby. Well, I mean, not a better hobby, but
Yeah.
she needs a winter hobby. We don't smoke, but we've been doing edibles since it's
Yeah.
legal. So that's our thing, edibles and oils. I recently just got into vapes.
Vapes, yeah.
But I'm a lightweight, so I don't need
I'm
need a lot.
I'm a heavyweight. No, I used to be. Well, I sold the shit for 25 years. So
Yeah.
I wasn't
Sampled
a big
it?
timer,
Sampled the products.
but yeah. Everybody's like I'd go back to Windsor and everybody'd be like, "Where's the shit at, man?" I said, I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I miss that part. Because you always got money in your pocket.
Yeah.
And it's not a crime. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah.
Freaking my sister posted a picture. I was holding a bag of weed, going, "I'm hopping on an airplane here in Canada because I can."
Wow.
And she'll freaking. I mean, I know there's amounts.
Yeah.
Like even I don't really even travel with my edibles. It's a real shame. Like I go to Disneyland like about once a year.
never
The
been
closest
there.
dispensary is like 10 blocks away. Whoever opens a dispensary across from Disneyland is gonna make it.
You know it. You know it.
There you
I want to
go.
go back to Windsor maybe if I live long enough and open up a weed store.
Well, there you go.
Because they all know me for selling weed anyway.
Full
No, it's
circle
legal.
Well, do it,
moment.
yeah, do it legit, and yeah.
That would be so
I just
funny.
need a loan though from the government.
Yeah.
Well, 30 grand or
Yeah.
something. I'm not sure.
I think they do like
I'm
small
not
business
sure.
loans or something.
That'd be a pretty nice business though if I had 30.
That would be so funny. You're like, remember me from the street? Now I have
Yeah.
a store.
Well, that's what happened. I was living in Vancouver, so before it was legal,
You want
going back
dime
20 years. And there was a comedian talking about it because what happened is some people open up a weed store on commercial drive before it was legal
in Vancouver.
in Vancouver, and it's like, what was the
Sold
conversation?
there,
Like people
too.
were buying weed off the street. Goes, you know what, guys? You should open a store.
Yeah.
You know, so they did.
Wow.
It took the cops 4 months to bust
Yeah.
them, and they went in there with their SWAT teams and their vets. Like, they arrested 7 people for selling weed. Like, come on.
I know. That's what I wonder since they legalized it. Okay, those dudes that you guys popped, some dude got saved.
Yeah.
Some guy got popped for 10 pounds. He's looking at 5 or 10 years. Did you guys let him out?
Yeah, they should. I
don't know
I'm
about-
surprised they haven't.
I don't know if they did
Yeah.
Even
that.
Biden let them out, right?
Yeah, right?
Do me a favor, look up for me.
Okay.
Take care of your neck.
Yeah. Yeah, the neck has always got to be clean.
Yeah.
That's my downfall.
You like shaved 20 years off your.
Like my grandma, she used to say, Kevin, you're starting to look like a monster.
Grandma! Grandma! That's rude.
Yeah, back in those days, you go to grandma's house, you better be looking good, you know what I mean? You don't want her kicking your
Yeah.
ass.
I remember my mom saying that too. She's like,
Yeah,
yeah. The great grandma didn't give a shit if it gave you a
Yeah.
smack around the ears.
yeah. Or one of these.
Yeah, they're just rough. I think they had to be though.
Yeah.
They got their ass beat.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Like my grandpa used to say that him and his 7 brothers and sisters would share a pair of shoes because they had nothing.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
they would go kill rabbits just to eat something because they were
Right.
so poor.
Yeah, we see fucking selling her. We see fucking mud pies. We fucking selling her.
Yeah. I mean, if you're
But
that
we
hungry,
didn't. Mud pie.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's why I keep the fridge full at all times. It's something I became good at.
Yeah. Well, when you
I
come
don't
from
eat.
nothing-
I don't eat enough, but I bring that shit home. Nobody goes hungry around me.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And then being a meat man and all that, when I got in the sausage business,
Yeah.
now I'm bringing home wieners, bologna, salami every day.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, great.
Yeah, if you got the comb and the thing,
Makes a
don't-
big difference.
you get right down. Yeah, so lots of endings.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a great beard here for shaping.
Everybody does.
It does. Some guys can grow a fucking full beard
yeah.
in like a fucking week or
Yeah.
something.
Oh yeah, that'd be me.
Eh? Yeah?
Oh, but the thing is, I've got thick hair and sensitive skin,
Yeah.
so it's a bad
Yeah.
combination. So
Yeah.
maybe someday I'm working on. I mean, you got to keeping a beard like that.
Yeah.
It's like having a pet.
Yeah.
You know, you got to wash
Like a
it,
little
dry it,
chia pet.
take it for a walk. You know, groom it. You know, got to buy
True.
special products
Yeah.
for it. So yeah,
That's
no,
how, when I was younger, especially. Yeah.
you got to do that.
Yeah.
Like I do my best to grow it like during the pandemic, during the lockdown. But then it's actually on my,
do
it's
that.
funny. It's on my driver's
I can
license.
have this like, it'll take me a good probably 2 years ago, a nice old beard or
Yeah.
something, and then it looks like shit.
Well, again,
But if you take care of it,
seriously,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, seriously, like,
Yeah.
no, you could try to move through.
yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
And no, you can enter a competition.
Yeah. Like my son, he grows a good beard.
I believe
Yeah.
Better than I do, but he hates it. But he's just like me. He'll let it get in, and it might be starting looking good, and then, but he doesn't like it. No
Yeah.
mustache on his
Yeah.
face. He hates them.
I hate the silence. I have to talk for a minute
Yeah,
here.
okay.
I've already shaved part of your mustache off. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
I'll walk
talked.
away. I'll walk away.
But yeah, no. I promise you the mustache will grow back.
Yeah.
Comedians talking about shit like that, and people blasting their radios, and
Yeah.
hey, who are you trying to impress? Wow, what is that?
Exactly.
What is that? FM? Well
Yeah.
done. Fuck you. I don't like loud things.
Yeah, sometimes there's a couple in this neighborhood, and sometimes at night there's 3 of them. They run around. They got those sporty little Datsun or something, little things that they fly, and they're like that movie. That's how they roll. And so how the fuck do you guys get away with that shit?
You know what? I mean,
Yeah.
they shouldn't, but
Yeah.
again, we don't have enough cops. We simply, and we have cops, and again, like they were saying in there, they're going, people are like, why are you going after, homeless people who are jaywalking? And I think my answer to that is because they're easy victims. Because, I mean, shit. When I was a bike courier 4 hours ago, and I could mark on my calendar I would get a ticket every 6 weeks for like freaking bike cops. But those motherfuckers, they would follow me for like 6-7 blocks. I wouldn't even know they were behind me. They would wait for me to park, lock up my bike. I'm getting ready to go into a building, and then they're like, "You see some ID?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" It's like, "How long were you following? You guys didn't pull me over?"
Yeah.
No, we're just lazy, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why I wanted to be a bike cop.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, I did not qualify to be a cop. But I did manage to make it as far as being an emergency medical.
Oh, good.
That's one of my many
You
trades.
might have picked me up along the line.
Oh no, I never worked a day as one. I tried to work up in the oil field, but that didn't even happen. So because I wanted to be a paramedic, but I ran out of money for my education. So So even though I was licensed for a while, I never worked as a medic.
They're good to have.
It is. It's a, I have called an ambulance on my friends so many times because I can make the call. I know how to delegate.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, this is going on.
Yeah.
This is a job for an ambulance.
Yeah.
And so no time wasted.
Yeah. I've saved a lot of people in my day. Epilepsy and all that. I know how to kind of handle that. Like, everybody's panicking. What's wrong with this guy? Give him some fucking space. Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the biggest thing.
Here. Hold on a second. Yeah, no, I totally get it. No, it is definitely.
It's a scary fucking thing.
I'm sure.
People are driving by, slow, checking it out.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I wanted to do when I started. Like, I wanted outside cutting hair for people.
Yeah.
I How'd you look?
Damn.
Holy cow.
Woo! You look amazing. Kevin. Holy shit.
Right?
This is the best part when the guy goes like that.
It feels nice, eh? Little
Oh, I
face
can do
tickles.
it. Put a little bit of powder. Make it smell like you're at the barber shop.
Oh, that smells nice.
It's a nice thing. This company that makes this powder has been making this product for 200 years.
I know what you're talking
And
about.
Clubman. And I recently bought some of their